Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Community Code and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert your Infinite Warfare animations from your ported weapons to Black Ops 3 ready for your mud tools. So first of all, you're going to want to download Asri's IW7 conversion rig from ModMe. Then you're going to want to open this up, you're going to want to get your gun, you're going to want to bind it. So you're going to have to go and find that, and mine is on the desktop somewhere in porting Infinite Warfare. So I'm gonna do the energy pistol because I've got anims for this one. I did the UMP just as a test, but you're gonna want to bind this. So we will open that up and drag the bind on there. I've already done so, so I'm just gonna drag that on right now. You'll see it's at the bottom of the rig. We're gonna find the joints for that. There will be scripts for this. They're all on the ModMe forums. I'll link them in the description as well. So you're going to want to select hierarchy on the J gun and remove the namespace. We are then going to just click off that and then click link IW, and it's going to rename that to tag weapon and it's going to place it in that position. So now at this point we can save this conversion rig to, where is it? The energy pistol. So we can save this as the energy pistol. Click continue if you're using the student version. Let that load. Now once that's done, you're going to want to find the C anim file that you had. So you cannot use Mel scripts anymore for these Infinite Warfare conversions, as they do offset the gun in the wrong position. So first of all, we'll just get the C anim for the idle animation. We'll find that, that's in this folder here. Make sure you've got the SEA tools. Go import SE anim, X anims, and locate the idle anim. Click open. Now that looks pretty good to me right there. Now we can click link T7. We can go to T7 joints, go tag torso, tag camo, select hierarchy, export X anim. There's one frame. We will go to either this one, IW7 view models, new. I think this is called the Oni. Oni underscore idle. Keep it simple. Export selected. Click no. Save. Now, once we get the idle in here, we're just going to go Control Z to undo not the export, but the link T7. So there, we've just undone it there. Now we're going to go back into that SC tools, import SE anim, get that. We're going to have to browse to that again, importing, yeah. And now we're going to get the ADS up animation from the SE anim. Click open. You can just drag just to check that it's working. Click on, no, don't click on, it doesn't matter actually, we can click that now, link T7, just so it hooks the gun up. Now if we get a panel's perspective and then first person 90, we're going to see that the gun doesn't finish off its little cycle there to actually reach the center point. There seems to be an issue when exporting from Wraith. Porter said you cannot fix that unless you do a manual override, which is what we are going to do right now. So first of all, we're going to see all these joints here on the side. We're going to go to the IW7 joints and open that up and locate tag ADS. Click on tag ADS. You'll notice that there's a whole bunch of keyframes here. Just go to keyframe 10. We will grab another panel. So I'm just going to resize this here. I'm going to get another panel. Go to pair off copy. drag that there. Now I'm gonna make this smaller actually. Then I'll make this perspective. So this is so we can see what's going on while we alter this. So once we're on tag ADS, we're gonna just zoom in on this and click on your move tool, and you can see that when you move it, it moves around in the first person view. So we're gonna slightly rotate it. Make sure you're in keyframe 10, slightly rotate it to the right, just so it's level, so it looks even here. Now we'll shift that to the right a little, and we're gonna want to try and get that perfect in there. So we can zoom in, so we can get more precise. So that's looking pretty good. You basically what you're trying to look for is just the center down the middle here. So there's an arrow there that pretty much shows you, but you don't have to go off that. So if we go like that, that looks pretty good to me. And once we've done that, just click here on the keyframe bit on 10 and just hit S on your keyboard, and it should say result 10. Now if we click back on this window and then just go through the thing, you're gonna see it's like really jerky at the end there. It's just like snapping into place. We're gonna go to Windows and then Animation Graph Editor. Now we open this up and we will see that the reason for that is because there's really like sharp joints here, so we can just delete some that just look out of place. Look, this one clearly this one's wrong, so we're just gonna delete that, and what we can do is here select this one, go tangents auto, and that will do it like that. However, we don't want it to curve like that, so we can try tangent auto on this one, but that's not going to work. So we're going to select this one and move that around a little. Tangents, not working there. We can make these ones tangent auto just so it sort of smooths it out a little. Now if we go back and look at this, close this out, go to this view, it still isn't doing it right. That's gone to the wrong view, so I'm going to open up a new instance of that. I'll tear off this one. Panels, perspective, first person. I'll go first person 65, get a better shot of it. It's like, it's still a little jerky when it comes to those last few frames. So we can still go back to Windows Animation Graph Editor and play around with those. You can just delete a couple of these ones. Go tangent, auto. Still, I can go back to those. These ones look like they're pretty sharp, but I don't think they could be an issue. Tangent auto. Just delete that one. Rotate X. What I'm trying to do is you can just fiddle around with them all, really. That one clearly didn't work. Gonna backspace that. Really just looking for some inconsistency. Yeah. Like this seems to be the one that's causing the issues. So if we minimize that, we go back to this view. It's sort of looking a little better. Although you can still notice this little bit here. Move that up or down. It's not clicking into the right view for some. Normally it shows the actual tangent in edit. Tangent auto. I think. Oh, what's going on? I think that did something. Let's have a look at what that did. See, now that looks pretty good. So I guess we'll keep it at that. You can fiddle around with it more yourself. There's one here that I'd like to just delete. Don't want to delete it. Move it around and then go. I honestly don't know what's going on with this tangent thing. Normally it aligns really smoothly for you. Alright. However you like it, you can edit that yourself. So the next step is to actually export the animation. So you don't need to do an ADS down for this because it is the directly inverse version of it. So what you do is you can just make sure you've got tag weapon under tag weapon right, which is correct. We got to go to tag view and tag torso and just export those X anims, go 10. Make sure you're using the Call of Duty 2 tools, the latest version of it, to do this. And then just export it like so. So go to W7 view models, Oni, and then there's the ADS underscore up. And export selected. And then keep this and then go export XAnim reverse and just change it to ADS down. Then export selected. And then you are done apart from going back into that folder. So go to my Black Ops 3 folder and XAnim IW7 on it. And then just open command window here and export to bin. Now those are ready for your APE to put them in there. So you do this for any weapon that's coming from Infinite Warfare, just for the ADS up and ADS down. You don't have to worry about any of the other ones. So that should be it. So hope you guys find this helpful, and thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.